Rehan keeps missing Fajr. Every night he tells himself, yeah, I'll get up. Then he sets 5 alarms, goes to sleep at 1 a.m. and then wakes up at 11 a.m. He thinks the issue is his discipline or willpower, so he feels guilty, makes dua and repeats the same cycle again and again. But then there's Suleiman, and he has the exact same problem. But he asks himself just one question. What is the main reason why he's not waking up? Not the surface issue, but the real root issue. And what he found out was, it wasn't weak man, it wasn't that he was ill-disciplined. It was the fact that he was on his phone till 1 a.m. every single day. So what did he start to do? He started to put his phone in another room at 10:30. And then now, within 2 weeks, he's consistently waking up for Fajr. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I've been running out in office space for the last year and a bit. And truth be told, I've not been going in consistently. I've sometimes been going in late, sometimes not been going in at all. I'd oversleep and be like, I'll just work from home and get nothing done. I thought I had a discipline issue. I thought I was just lazy. But then I looked at other parts of my life. I could be consistent in the gym. I could be consistent with my salah. But why is it that I couldn't be consistent with my work? And then I actually sat down and thought about it. Okay, what is the issue? And then I figured out it was two main things. Transport and food. I didn't have a car, so every morning I had to buy a bus ticket. And then that would cause friction in my head when I wake up. So I'm like, now I need to take the bus, so let me just work from home today. And if I had no food prepped, I'd be like to myself, you know what? I'll just eat at home. Making food is long a yard. I'd rather just eat at home and then work from home. Just two main inconveniences was stopping my whole progress from getting forward in my work. So what did I do? I bought a weekly bus pass. That way when I woke up in the morning, I had no excuse. I already knew that my mode of transport was confirmed. And the second thing I done was I started meal prepping on Sundays to take lunch with me to work every single day of the week. And since I've been doing just those two things consistently, I wake up wanting to go to work. I don't want to stay in my bed anymore. I actually want to go and just strive and work hard. Just them two main things. They were my bottleneck the whole time. It wasn't that I was lazy. And now I'm finally going in consistently. I wasted 6, 7, 8, 9 months just on that issue thinking it's a discipline issue. I found my bottleneck, and that's what this video is about, is for you to find your bottleneck and stop wasting so much time like I did. So let's get into it. With whatever issue you're struggling in life, it could be you're not waking up for Fajr, it could be that you're not studying, it could be that you're struggling to go to the gym, it could be that you're struggling with your salah. Whatever issue you have here, figure out what is the most important roadblock. Think about what is the biggest obstacle to you achieving that goal. What is the root issue? What is the actual issue? Not just side tangent issues. For example, like the example I gave, say you're waking up for Fajr and then you just try and put 5, 6 alarms on. But if you're on your bed, if you're on your phone doom scrolling, brain rotting till 3 a.m, what do you expect here? So really just think about it, use your brain, really reflect on your issue and what you can do. What is the most important thing that you can do to get rid of that issue? You need to find out the 80-20. Let's say you struggle to study, for example. Let's say you got exams coming up and you struggle to study. Let's say you only study after playing PS5 for 3 hours straight. Your dopamine circuits are fried and you're thinking your issue is that, you're just bad at studying. No. The fact is that your dopamine receptors are so fried from playing very stimulating games beforehand, and now you're trying to study. Why don't you instead try to study first thing in the morning, without looking at your phone, without playing any games? Study first for 2-3 hours, then play your games after. And then you find that the issue is that you're not just bad at studying, you're just studying at the wrong time. That's literally it. So again, this is relatable to your issue. What is the biggest issue in your life, the biggest roadblock, obstacle in your life? And what is the one thing that you can do what is the one solution that you can do, the actual root issue, the actual, not just the surface solution. What is the root solution what is the root solution for you that will actually help you solve that issue very quickly? You need to find the bottleneck. We spend so much time on solutions that are not the root solution, that are just temporary fixes, paper over the cracks. Really, instead of trying to find so many solutions, really, take a step back, reflect and think, alright, what is the one thing that if I do, then I will achieve this set goal? And the funny thing is, once you figure out the biggest problem, the biggest roadblock, the biggest obstacle, by default, all the other small obstacles, they'll disappear, they'll go away, because you figured out the root one. We as humans are not wired to deal with 1,000 problems at once, so stop worrying about every single issue that you have. Figure out the one issue where if you were to solve that one, everything else would fall into place. This society and this way of life chucks you with so many issues and problems, mental health, money, relationships, whatever. There's just so many issues that people have, and there's so many issues that are imposed upon us. So just take it a step at a time and learn to be adaptable. Be easy on yourself. You're not going to figure out everything in one day. Because you need to realize that humans, insan, are weak. Allah says in the Quran that He created us weak. We are a weak species. So be easy on yourself. The same way you would be easy on a mate of yours. Speak to yourself in that same way as well. Because wallahi, it's all of our first times here. Just trying to figure out what we know what to do. But obviously, there's a lot of friction in our lives as well. So just be easy on yourself and take it one day at a time, inshallah. And just the last thing quickly is that, once you do this, once you figure out, like, you crystallize the idea and you're very clear on what the issue is, this will trickle into other parts of your life as well. And it will compound, and you will save a lot of time, and you will find solutions quicker. You'll find better solutions quicker as well. So this will compound into other areas of your life as well. Like, I don't know how to fully explain it, but once you do it, it makes sense. Like, because it rewires your brain in a way where you're finding the correct solution. You're not finding like just any solution. You're finding the correct solution, and it will just make your mind a lot more clearer, and just make your life a lot more. It'll make your life have a lot more clarity as well. Just simply by figuring out the bottleneck issue, the one issue that is stopping you from achieving what you want. And like always, I want to leave you with an ayah, hadith, or an Islamic quote to end the video. The Prophet Muhammad said that the most beloved actions to Allah are those which are consistent in deeds, even if they are few. So remember, you don't have to figure out all your problems or all your issues in one day. Figuring out day by day, just, alright, let me focus on just one issue that I can fix within my life. Wallahi, that is better in the sight of Allah than trying to pattern up in one single day. Because that's not possible, man. That's not true. The Quran didn't come in one day. It came over the span of 23 years. So realize that. Be easy on yourself. Take it one day at a time and have utmost sincerity and try your best, inshallah. And with that, wallahi, Allah will open the gateways for you. Jazakallah khairan if you stayed for the whole video. That's it for me today. If you enjoyed or you benefited, like, subscribe, and comment, and just maybe at anyone if you think they'll benefit from this video. I will be back, inshallah. I am back posting once a week. I'm gonna keep it once a week for now, inshallah. I could be consistent. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video on why I stopped uploading. But yeah, follow my socials as well in probably my bio or in my YouTube bio or something. But I'll see you later, inshallah. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.